So for starters, the overall design and setup is pretty much the exact same as before. So you have a very rugged type of build, feels very durable, very high quality materials. You have that metal grille on the front with that classic Marshall branding right there. And then on the top of the speaker, just like before, we have this brass multi-function button, which definitely adds a nice aesthetic. And then it also allows you to control your music. So you can play and pause, you can track forward, track backward, as well as increase and decrease your volume. Over here on the right side, you do have a battery level indicator to help you gauge your remaining battery life. And then over here on the left, you have a Bluetooth pairing button. On the right side of the speaker is where you have your Type-C charging port. So one very small difference that you will notice compared to the previous version is that the overall texture is more of a pebbled texture compared to more of a smooth texture on the original version. So a very small difference, and honestly, it doesn't really amount to anything. So you're still getting 360-degree sound. You do have sound that projects from the front of the speaker as well as the back. So that's definitely a nice feature, because if you have this in the middle of a room, you're going to get sound pretty much projecting in all directions. So as far as the Bluetooth connection, we now have Bluetooth 5.1 compared to the previous Bluetooth 5.0. And then as far as battery life, we have an advertised 30 hours on a single charge, which is a nice increase compared to the 20 hours that we had before. So it also features fast charging, which means just a 20-minute charge will give you roughly 4 hours of listening time. And then when it comes to durability, we now have an IP67 dust and water resistant rating compared to the previous IPX7 rating. So both are still essentially waterproof, but we now have more protection from things like dust, dirt, or sand. So one thing to mention is that neither speaker offers a microphone. So you're not getting any options as far as like voice commands or answering phone calls or anything like that. Now, one key upgrade that you are getting with the Emberton 2 is app support. So it is compatible with the Marshall app, which gives you access to 3 different EQ presets. So you have the standard Marshall setting, you have the push setting, which is going to give you more of a V-shaped type of sound. So boosted bass as well as boosted treble. And then you have the voice setting, which is designed for voice focused content. So that's going to be good for things like podcasts or audiobooks. And then you also have the option to purchase multiple of these speakers and connect them all together to get some really incredible sound. So before on the Marshall Emberton, that was not an option. So before we jump into the sound comparison, let's talk about the sound quality really quick. So with the original Marshall Emberton, you're already getting great sound quality. It's very warm, it's very dynamic, it's very punchy. So you're getting some really great bass as well as treble. And for something of this size, definitely excellent sound quality. So the drivers and the radiators and both of these speakers are the exact same. So you're getting that same warm, dynamic, punchy type of sound with the Marshall Emberton 2. And just like the original version, as you get closer towards about 100% volume, the sound does kind of plateau. So you do get the best sound quality, I would say around 75% to 80% volume or lower. So definitely a very similar experience between these two speakers, and the sound is almost identical, honestly. But personally, I do feel like the Emberton 2 sounds just a tad bit cleaner. Maybe it's just me, but you guys make sure you let me know down in the comments after you listen to the sound test. And I do recommend listening with either headphones or earbuds to get the best experience.
Buckle up, cause the ride's finna get a little bumpy. Coming up, fam, thought I'd be a junkie. Mama ain't raised no dummy, you heard? Buckle up, cause the ride's finna get a little bumpy. Nigga, I go at it, hard to die like bad habits. Sparking dudes, so get your flares and hit hazards. Yeah, I got guns that comes with attachments. On my side, not the front to avoid. Buckle up, cause the ride's finna get a little bumpy. Coming up, fam, thought I'd be a junkie. Mama ain't raised no dummy, you heard? Buckle up, cause the ride's finna get a little bumpy. Nigga, I go at it, hard to die like bad habits. Sparking dudes, so get your flares and hit hazards. Yeah, I got guns that comes with attachments. On my side, not the front to avoid.
I know we got you going crazy, thinking that you maybe wanna take some time away. I see. I know you've been thinking lately, maybe if you change it, just a little better, babe. I don't wanna waste your time, I just wanna change it like I know you deserve better, so I'ma give you better, cause I know what you like, right? I know we got you going crazy, thinking that you maybe wanna take some time away. I see. I know you've been thinking lately, maybe if you change it, just a little better, babe. I don't wanna waste your time, I just wanna change it like I know you deserve better, so I'ma give you better, cause I know what you like, right?
Filling up my cup, coffee talk on the screen porch. So in love, now you're the one I'm losing sleep for. And I hope the wrong one slip right through your magic fingers. And I hope we find some way to fall in love like we were. Yeah, you're the only reason I was California dreaming in the first place. Filling up my cup, coffee talk on the screen porch. So in love, now you're the one I'm losing sleep for. And I hope the wrong one slip right through your magic fingers. And I hope we find some way to fall in love like we were. Yeah, you're the only reason I was California dreaming in the first place.
So you wanna know my name? I hope you got a lot of time. I'm not sure what you've been told, but no one's been a friend of mine. From the day you drew the car to the riverbed, they've never heard what I've said. So pardon me for acting wise. So you wanna know my name? I hope you got a lot of time. I'm not sure what you've been told, but no one's been a friend of mine. From the day you drew the car to the riverbed, they've never heard what I've said.
So let's go ahead and answer the big question. If you own the Marshall Emberton, should you upgrade to the Emberton 2? And my answer to that is not necessarily. All right. So I think the sound quality is similar enough with the Emberton versus the Emberton 2 that you're pretty much getting the same performance. Now we do have the additional EQ presets with the Emberton 2, but I don't think they're significant enough to drop the Emberton and go for the Emberton 2 right away. Now, if you're interested in buying multiple and pairing them together, then that would definitely be a reason that you would want to upgrade. But aside from that, you know, we have the increase in battery life, and then we have the IP67 rating compared to the IPX7 rating. So not really any huge differences.